What's going on, everyone? Pinch out here, and tonight we're actually working on an Acura right there. Yeah, one of these things. So the issue that we're having is that it's overheating. So I've been doing some testing, diagnosing, and I've been unsuccessfully able to get this thing to get hot. I went to go drive it up and down the road about 80-90 miles an hour hard for about 5 minutes. It got to normal, and now it's my friend was telling me at idle the car would overheat. It's not overheating, so I'm gonna have to let it sit for a while and figure it out, because again, you know, when someone says, hey, there's something wrong with my car, that's Acura right here, we gotta figure out what it is. Very, very rare I will work on other people's cars unless they're very, like, outside of the Volkswagen world. Very, very rare. This is a very close friend of mine, so I'm more than willing to help him, just because, again, he's not mechanically inclined to do it, so he's a good friend. Why not help him? I've taken care of his little 1995, 97 Nissan Sentra. That thing is putting along like a champ, and that thing is still going. I did the whole bay for him, did a full tune-up, all the general maintenance on that car is insane. Oh, did I just see the needle move? I think it moved. Or am I tripping? I think I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah. So right now, what we're trying to look at is this needle temp gauge right here, and it's stuck here. It hasn't gone anywhere else. So trying to figure out what's the issue. Why is it overheating? Why? I drove it like a madman, I kidded you, like 5 minutes ago, trying to get it hot, but I can't do it. The one thing though that's tripping me out is the fans aren't kicking on, unless they're the most quietest fans in the world. I have not heard them kick on yet. They do work. I know that for a fact. They do work. I did test them before, prior to me doing this job. I have not heard them kick on yet. Oh, there they go. What's going on, Pasky? So they are on, and they're pulling heat. Definitely feel the heat coming out of them, but not very much heat. Interesting. I don't feel a lot of heat coming out of this, honestly. It actually has a little bit of room for concern. Yeah, it's kind of bugging me a little bit, because typically fans, when they get hot, or when they blow air, I mean, they're blowing some hot air out, but it is a cool night tonight, so that might be my other situation here. Again, very, very rare you guys are gonna see me work on a JDM car. Now, one thing I didn't mention in this, the radiator cap after the cool down, I had to add about 2 to maybe 3 cups of water to the radiator. Now, one thing that I did notice because of that, on how the cooling system works on this car, yeah, the thermostat is open. This radiator hose here, when you fill it, I don't think it gets any water. So when I kept adding water, as I added water, I pretty much potentially squeezed this one and the bottom one to see if there's any bubbles coming out, and a lot of air came out of the system. So I ran the heater and I saw even more air come out. So more than likely this car had a bubble. More than likely it was low on coolant, had a bubble, and probably stop the water from flowing somewhere, causing it to overheat. Because he told me as he ran the heater, it would cool down a little bit, but not substantially. Until he starts moving, then he said the car will actually go down to temp. So I'm watching it, keeping a very close eye on the temperature right now, and it hasn't moved. This is where we're right here. Oh, it hasn't moved from here at all. So I think adding water to the radiator fixed the problem, and letting it burp a little bit, I think, fixed pretty much the potential issue that we had. Because I can't get it to overheat. It's not overheating at all. The water pump looks good. Let me go grab a flashlight so you guys can see it with me. We'll do some inspections. Give me just a second. Let me turn off the car since it is working. Be right back. Hold on. All right, so let's do an inspection all around for you guys. That way you guys can see everything with me. So only coolant that I can see as I pretty much went through here is from the